Hi, Scott Orland with Cinema Magazine. Boy, are you in for an amazing treat. The film is called Project Hail Mary, and I'm here with the star and executive producer, Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling. I'm wondering, after doing this movie, do you look back on your years in school and go, I wish I studied more in science?
Yes. Yeah. No, I didn't even graduate high school, so I feel I have imposter syndrome when I'm playing teachers.
But God, but you were convincing.
Thank you.
I'd follow you.
Thank you.
I've seen a myriad of your work, and there have been some amazing locations and things that you've gotten to do as an actor. This was a little different. This almost felt like a little like boot camp, like a space fantasy thing, being harnessed and going through. How adrenaline or exciting was it for you in the location of this spaceship?
All of the things, like the whole gamut of emotions and everything you could experience, like we felt on this film. It was just required everything we all had. I've never had a film take a bigger chunk out of me, literally and figuratively, but it's never been more worth it.
And your co-star, I'm sure everybody's asking, like, what's it like to work with Rocky? But I want to take you back to when you first met him and you first saw the capabilities of what he could do. Did you realize this could work now?
Well, it was always the biggest question of how do we do this? Because Rocky is like he's the coolest alien you've ever met, and definitely met since E.T., and he's gonna be everyone's best friend and the best friend you could ever have, and it's just like, how do we do this? In the book, it's so moving and beautiful, and you would die for him. So how are we gonna do this? And I think it started with, first of all, the decision to not do it CGI and to have a practical Rocky there, a practical effect. But then it started with James Ortiz, who's the puppeteer, who we met so many puppeteers, the best of the best. Everyone was amazing, truly. But James came in, there was a puppet to audition with. He moved the puppet away and he just put his hand on the table. And he just was Rocky. Rocky was his hand to start with, and he built it up slowly after that until he became Rocky's voice and just became Rocky. So, that was such a unique process to work with him, to work in that way. It was like lightning in a bottle.
This is for Germany, and you had one of the unique experiences to witness one of the great German talents doing karaoke that not many of other people have to do. How impressed were you when Sandra started to sing? I don't think a lot of people knew that she had a voice.
Well,
like
I didn't. I asked her to do it because she was singing down the hall from our dressing rooms were down the hall, and I heard her singing, and I was like, you can sing like that? She was like, yeah. She had just come off of doing this musical about PJ Harvey, and I was like, oh my God. So I asked her, will you please sing in the movie? She said, I'll think about it. She came in with this Harry Styles song that she totally smashed and became the anthem of the movie. So, she's just, there's nothing she can't do. She's just, the greatest partner you could have. But also, that's just a small example, right? Is that she sort of comes in, and it's just the song choice, the performance, all of it becomes one of the best scenes in the film.
Well, I just have to applaud you again. Terrific film. I loved your vulnerability and strength in this movie. And I think a testament to you as such a terrific actor.
Thank you, sir.
So congratulations.
Appreciate
The film,
it.
Project Hail Mary, and this is Scott. Until next time.